Good morning, it is time yet again for the Championship Season 20 with Bernie Buffon. And today we are going to look at... Where are we going? We're going to go to Reznor Rules Use, Warp to the Gills, the Underworld Denizens. Reznor, God, we haven't seen him in the champion lab for a long time, but he is a former champion with rats. He did win it with his rats back in the day. So he's back, and he's gone with Underworld, and it's a nice team. 2 team rerolls, but he does have a leader, so that's what he'll say. Benny, I've got a leader. Don't lose your shit. An apothecary as well in there, and he's got 2 claw pieces. Obviously the troll, Michael and Claw, and obviously Timmy Warpath, the Skaven Blitzer. He has that as well. Good news for the rest of us: there's no Parlon claw pieces there, but he's got some nice pieces. Let's have a look. He's got enough for Altet, so that's very good. Called the Salt Man, 12 wins, 4 draws, 6 losses, pretty good. And these who played, he's playing again. He lost to the Speedo Demons. He's lost to High Eater X. So there's 2 of the playoff teams there. He lost to Gills at Want to Have Fun as well. So that's a concern, isn't it? He's played 3 of the playoff teams and lost to all 3 of them. But as I've said before, the playoffs are a different kettle of fish. Oh God, he ran into some dwarfs there as well. But yeah, you know, he's a very good coach. The only issue is he usually plays Wood Elves, and obviously he plays Skaven very well. So this is a bit different. Obviously number 4 is a nice thing. A Blodger. He's got 2 heads, extra arms, pretty good. He's going to have to protect this other throw a bit though. Leader on an AB7 piece is always dicey. I'm sure a lot of the more experienced coaches will try and take that out. Underworld Goblin with 2 heads is always beautiful. And he's got, this is a nice one, this wrestle piece. So he's basically going into a cage, red die block. Could work, definitely could work. Looking at the main piece, to me, this was really difficult. I must admit, I was like, well, you know, the troll, but he's only got 1 level. The Blitzer's a kill piece, but he hasn't got Parlon yet. Then there's a thrower, and then there's a leader piece who was really important out because if he loses that, he's only got 2 rerolls. I was really tempted to go for number 5 as because of the leader reroll, but in the end, I went with Timmy Warpath because the problem is you are going to lose pieces on an Underworld team unless you get really lucky. So you need to be making sure that your team is taking care of the opposition by removing some of their pieces. And obviously Timmy Warpath really is the only mobile killer he's got. And if he was to go down pretty early on, this would be disastrous for Reznor. So he, to me, is the big cheese in this team. He's got to get it done. And obviously, if he can start removing players, that makes it a lot more easy for number 4 to get the job done for him. Obviously, number 10 is going to be pretty important as well. Obviously, diving in there in a 2+ with a reroll and red die blocking with a wrestle can work. Seen him do it before. So yeah, I mean that to me is the key. Interestingly, on the other Skaven Blitzer, he's gone Blodge and Horns. So gone for the strength 4. So it's been interesting to see how that plays out. I basically don't play much of Underworld, but if I do, with number 2 and number 3, they'll be getting Mighty Blow, Claw, Parlon as quick as possible, then Tackle, because you just need the removals, don't you? Billy or Bob, he's only 3 off another level, so if he did get past his first round opponent, good chance he can go forward. No Tackle in this team. That is a big concern, really big concern. So bad matchups would have been probably things like Amazons with plenty of Blodge. The Wood Elves would have been a nightmare. Anything with loads of Blodge, he would not want to go up against. I mean, Dwarfs is usually a bad matchup. If he had a bit more Claw, I think he wouldn't have minded that, to be fair. The kids that would have been a nightmare. I think Grooby, God, I mean, what would have been a good thing for him? You know? I mean, who did he end up getting in the playoffs? Let's have a look. Right, it'll be the human team, what we're still waiting for. Brett Holmes human, so that's not a bad draw. I mean, anything maybe 7 would be help, I suppose. Like, I mean, I know he got beat by Gale's team, but I don't think he'd be worried about taking them on again. Anything where he could try and get removals himself. I mean, obviously the vampires would have been the flings, anything like that would have been a really good matchup for him. I think Ruby would have just murdered him with all that tackle and Palon goodness. Obviously, have a look what else is there. Maybe Hirio. Hirio's team is a bit weak, isn't it, with all them pieces? I think that would, even though with that agility 6 piece, I think he would have been quite tempted to take on Hirio, because that as good as Hirio is, the team is an absolute mess at the moment. I don't think he would have wanted to go. Would he want to go against SHAREfactory and his Corbinites? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but he's got humans at Brahome. See if I can. I mean, the problem is, though, if we don't hear from him soon, we might have to go on to the next human team. So, you know, it might not end up being Hungry Men he's playing against, but that is Hungry Men. They've got a nasty piece there, another Mighty Blow piece there, a Strip Ball Wrestle piece, Dauntless piece, Catcher there. I like that build. Their player. So yeah, this has got some decent pieces, hasn't it? But he's rocking 1580, where Resno's only 1380. So who's at home? Is Resno at home? No, he's not. He's away, so he won't get the Nuffle Altar. So yeah, that'll be an interesting one. Like I said, Resno's a very, very good coach. He usually just plays in the MML, and to my knowledge, I could be wrong, but he usually plays Wood Elves in there, so it's a bit different. But you know, I suppose it's like, you know what, I'm gonna I ain't got loads of time to play in the ladette, so I'll go for a team what I think I can do something with and have some fun with, and he's picked a fan team to do both them things. So it's good to have you back in the players res. Hope it's not just a one-off. All the best in the playoffs and good luck.